Alrighty guys, welcome back. This is Maycio again here at Ginn, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram down in Covington, Georgia, doing another demonstration on the all-new 2018 Jeep Wrangler JL. In today's video, we're going to demonstrate on how releasing the front windshield all the way down, folded, and then also showing you guys how to remove it completely. All the tools you need are already included with the Jeep. You get an actual socket wrench, you get a T40 piece, you get a T50 piece, and you also get a 15mm piece that all fit into the nice little Jeep socket wrench that you get. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is let down the visors. When you let down the visor, it just reveals the 4 bolts that you need to remove to let the top loose. So you have one here. You have another one that's kind of hidden back here, and then it's the same thing on the other side. What you want to do first, you want to come in and get out your T40 tool, which is this little guy right here, and you're gonna plug it into the actual socket wrench provided by Jeep. So you get it in there, and then what you want to do is just go ahead and loosen these up. I've already loosened them earlier just because it does take a little bit of time to get into the tight spaces, but once you get those loose, you'll be on to the next step. Okay, after you remove those 4 bolts, there's actually a place in the back where you can place them once you get ready to drive and everything, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. But before actually letting the windshield down, there's 2 other steps you have to do. One is you do have to take off the 2 panels here in the hardtop, on the hardtop models, and then remove the windshield wiper. So the only thing you need is that 15mm tool that came with the Jeep. Just remove this plastic cover that comes over that bolt. Get your socket tool, loosen it up a bit, unscrew it. Now the windshield wipers are fairly easy to get off, so you just want to be gentle with it, push it up, and boom, comes off that easy. Then you want to repeat on the other side. All right, once you get the windshield wipers off, some people, they like to stash these in the back or whatever. What I like to do is just screw them back on here. You can get them pretty snug, and then just replace your cap on top of them. So that way you know exactly where they are, and they're also out of the way once we let down the windshield. It's really easy for the hardtop removal pieces. They make this so much easier. You only got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 latches. Now these are loose, and there is a way that you have to remove this top. You want to do the driver's side first, then the passenger side, just because of the way that it's molded now. They molded them this way just to help better water channels for when it's raining, just to run off. But I'll show you guys that here in a second too. But that's the next step. Once those 8 latches are released, all you have to do is pick up on the top like so. And there it is. Once you get panel number 1 out, what I like to do is I like to lay the case down. You can do it on the ground or wherever you want to do it, because it's a little bit easier when you do it by yourself. But there's a diagram in there. For this foam, it's 2 pieces in there. You have a completely deep piece, and then another piece that has like a prop in there. And that's for the actual shorter door. So I'm gonna put piece number 1 in. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lay it down right there until I get piece number 2. So just like piece number 1, real easy. Once those 8 latches are released, picks right on up, watch your head. I'm gonna bring it over. I'm gonna pick up piece number 1 now. And you're gonna line them up. What you can do once you get them up, grab this black felt piece and put it in between them so they're not scratching up each other. Once you have that like this, I'm gonna bring up that other side, locate your zipper, which is over here. Just zipper on up. next thing, what you want to do, you want to put this inside of the Jeep. You don't want that piece to fall. Run this back through the loop. Make sure you got it. Open back my door. You want to slide it in. Around there, and then you want to go in the inside and connect those two latches so that stays put. This is that connector piece I was telling you about. You want to just latch it in there, make sure it's in there pretty snug so this won't be going anywhere, and it is adjustable 100%, so you can increase the slack, decrease the slack, whatever you need to do. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Now that we got the windshield wipers out, the 4 screws, we got our top securely put in the back so they won't be scratched. All you got to do now is just lift it down and place it on the holders. Now, those holders under here, show them to you again, they've been redesigned from the old model. The old model, they had 3 different pieces on there. They had the bumper guard that it lays on, actual metal hook that ties it down, and then you had your windshield wipers. Windshield wiper fluid dispensers up somewhere else. What Jeep decided to do, they decided to put them all in one thing. So you got your windshield wiper dispensers in the front of these, your actual bumper for the windshield to lay down on, and it's a pass-through for if you have the hooks. Now, if you have the hooks, it's a metal hook that comes over the top, goes into this hole that's down in here. I don't know if you can see those, but this hole here and the other hole over there. And what it does is you hook it there, you run it through there, and you tie it down. This particular model, we just don't have the hooks for it, so I can't demonstrate that. But if you want to go even further to take the entire windshield off, it's just 2 more steps. Where all you have to do is grab your T50 tool that came in with the piece, throw it into your little socket. You want to pick this back up, and then you want to undo it on each side, each little bolt right here, so it'll go straight in there. And I'll just show you guys what that looks like. All you gotta do is just wiggle it a little bit. It'll come out, and she is off. This thing is completely off. Let's see if I can get it without messing nothing up. So that is completely off.